Okay students, class 11th mathematics. Today we are having the lecture number 3rd of chapter number 1st. Okay, chapter number 1st, that is sets theory. In previous videos we have already learned about the introduction of the sets theory and formation of the set. Okay, there are two methods of forming the set. First one is set builder method, that is original method and the oldest method of the two methods. Okay, and the second method of the formation of set is the roster method, that is also known as list method or tabular method. Okay, so there are two methods of forming the set. First one is set builder method and second method is the roster method. Roster method is simpler and first method, that is set builder method, is the oldest and the original one. Okay, so now today we will learn about the types of the sets. Okay, today we have choose the topic of defining the different types of set. What are their criteria so that we can differentiate the two sets. Okay, so first of all we will learn about the empty set, or first set is the empty set. This is also known as null set. Another name of empty set is the null set oblique void set. Okay, empty set, null set or void set, all these terms are same. Okay, or denoting the same set. All these terms or all these names denoting the same set: empty set, null set and void set. As the name is indicating, null set, void set, empty set. Empty set means having no element. Set is empty means there is no element. Or we can define this empty set in another way as a set is said to be empty set or null set or void set if it contains no element. If there is no element in any set, then it is empty set. It is denoted by phi or the empty curly bracket. Empty curly bracket means there is no element. Symbolically it is denoted by phi. If we are denoting any set by phi, it means we are denoting an empty set. Okay, so empty set. Now what is the example of empty set? So then example is set of all boys of class 10th in a girls school. Set of all boys of class 10th in a girls school is an empty set, as there is no boy in girls school. That is why there is no boy. So set is empty. Okay, so example is set of all boys of class 10th in a girls school. Okay, this is the example of empty set, or what we can say null set or void set. Okay, now the second types of set. This is first type of set. Second set is finite set. Second set is the finite set. As the name is indicating, finite means a set having countable number of elements. A set having countable number of elements is called finite set. Okay, a set having finite number elements. Finite number of elements is called finite set or finite number of elements. Okay. A set having countable number of elements or finite number of elements. Countable number of elements also. Countable number of elements is called finite set. Okay. So example of this set is for more understanding of the concept is set of prime numbers. Set of prime numbers before or up to 100. Okay, this is finite set. As we know that there are 25 prime numbers up to 100. Okay, so this is finite set. This is finite set as there are finite number of element, there are 25 number of element, there are countable number of element. Okay, so this is finite set. Next type of set is infinite set. Infinite set, as the name is indicating, infinite means a set having uncountable number of element or having the infinite number of element is called infinite set. Is called infinite set. An example of this infinite set is the set of natural number up to infinity. Set of natural number up to infinity. Set of whole numbers up to infinity. Set of integers up to infinity. So there are lot of examples. Set of stars also. Set of stars also is an example of infinite set. Okay, so there are infinite number of example for this infinite set. Okay, so this is infinite set, and a set, its definition. I am writing a definition. A set having infinite number of elements is called infinite set. Infinite set. An example is set of natural numbers. Example is set of natural numbers. Set of integers. Set of integers. Set of stars. Set of stars, etc., etc. There are infinite number of examples of this infinite set. Okay, students, now we will learn two more types of set, and before learning these two more types of set, we have to learn about the cardinal number of a set. So what is the cardinal number of a set? What is the cardinal number of a set? Cardinal number of set. What is cardinal number? Cardinal number means the number of element a set having. A set containing the number of element. This number is called the cardinal number. Okay, cardinal number means the number of element a set is having. Number of element a set is having is the cardinal number. Okay, the cardinal number is the number of elements a set is having. A set is having. Cardinal number is the number of elements a set is having. Okay. For example, suppose set set is B is equals to A, E, I, O, U. Okay, these are the vowels of English alphabet, and number of elements are 5. That is why cardinal number of this set is equals to 5. Cardinal number of this set is equals to 5. Okay, so cardinal number is the number of element a set is having. Now we will know the two more types of set, that is depend on the cardinal number, or that can be defined using the cardinal number. Okay, so in this respect the first set and the total types of set is type number 4. Type number 4, that is equivalent set. Two set. Equivalent set means we are talking about two or more than two sets. We are talking about two sets or more than two sets. Two sets or more than two sets are said to be equivalent set if they are having the same cardinal number. If they are having the same cardinal number, they are said to be the equivalent set. Suppose that set A having the element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and set B having the element A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Now the cardinal number of set A is equals to 6, and cardinal number of the set B is also equals to 6. So cardinal number of set A equals to cardinal number of set B. Cardinal number of set A is equals to cardinal number of set B, means both the set having the same cardinal number. Both the set A and set B having the same cardinal number. That is why set A and set B are said to be equivalent set. Set A and set B are equivalent set. Okay. So what is the definition of the equivalent set? The definition of equivalent set is a set having the same number of elements. Two or more than two sets. More than two sets having the same cardinal number. Same number of elements. Called equivalent sets. Okay, so this is the definition of the equivalent set. And for equivalent set, only cardinal number should be same. Now we will move forward towards the next type of set, and next type of set is equal sets. So next type of set is equal set. Okay. Two sets are said to be equal set if they are having the same number of element as well as the same element. Same number of element as well as the same element. Okay. Same number of element as well as the same element are said to be the equal set. Okay. So definition of equal set is two sets, two or more than two sets. Two or more than two sets are called equal sets. If they are having same number of element as well as same elements also. Okay, means both set will be equal set, same set or equal set. Okay, now example Example, suppose we have been given set A equals to 1, 2 and set B is given as x such that x square minus 3x plus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, set A is given as 1, 2 and set B is given as set of all those element x such that x square minus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. Here we have to find the number of element in set B. So number of element x square minus 3x plus 2 equals to 0, x minus 1, x minus 2 equal to 0 means x equals to 1, x equals to 2. So set B is equals to 1 and 2. Set A is equals to 1 and 2. The number of element is 1 and 2, मतलब 2. Number of element is 2 and the elements are 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So two set A and set B having the same number of element as well as the same element also. So these two sets are equal sets. Okay. So student, today we have learned about the different types of sets. Different types of set. And now in next video we will learn about the subset and different sets which are related to the subset. Okay, till then, thank you.